Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Kelsey. Welcome back, and in today's video I'm going to be talking to you guys about the big announcement of Shroud of the Souls on Xbox One and PlayStation 4. So this is going to be the brand new expansion. It is of course already been released on PC. It's been out for a little while now, and most of the PC players are enjoying it with some newer features which we're going to talk about. But we're going to be able to get it on Xbox One and PlayStation 4 on June the 20th. The date has been announced. Usually this sort of stuff isn't given out. We sort of have to guess, and then they come really close to the date, then they say it. But this time they've actually come out and told us, so you guys can get ready for any events that you know are coming up and get straight into it. So I have already talked about in a previous video, I've already talked about the new feature, which is the loadouts and also the lockbox themselves. There's going to be a link in the description to that video. That was a while ago when that first was spoken about. And those were the biggest points I felt were the talking points of the mod that is going to be coming out. But today we're going to be talking about some other things to do with the Stronghold and some of the new storyline and the new item level, which is of course the other big item in the agenda. So the first thing we're going to be talking about is the item level. It's now going to be changed back to the original gear score. They've broken down a short version. It says, here's what we've actually done, the short version. So number one is multiplied the amount of item level you get from artifacts by 2 and weapons and gear by 3. Then the second point is added new things into the system. You'll now get item level from boons, companions, companion gear, mount powers, and insignias. The third thing is they've rescaled the queue requirements to reflect the new system. So of course, as we knew with the old stuff, your item level, the maximum was about 4,000, just above 4,000. Now they're going to be increasing it. They give you a number. It's about 2 times the original number by 2.65, and then plus about 2,000 onto it, and that should be your new item level. But obviously when you get into that mod, you'll get a perfect number of what it should be. So it then breaks down as well the new things count towards your item level. So it then gives you the boon. It says normal per level is 30. Then boon stronghold per level is 50. Then companion is what if you have a white companion, so uncommon, it's 10. If you have a green companion, which is uncommon, it's 25. Companion which is rare or blue quality is 50. Companion which is purple is 100 or epic, and companion which is legendary or orange is 200 gear score or item level. And then the summoned companion gear as if on you, so that is obviously your head, arms, all sorts of things like that. So you notice you can get companion, you can get rings, you can get sword knot, you can get the belt, all sorts of different things like that. So they are now included. It doesn't give numbers just yet, but obviously you can get different qualities in that, so they will be changeable as well. And it also includes the gems. So if you have any bonding rune stones on them, also the radiance, silvers, darks, anything like that that you put on the companion themselves through the belts and the necks and the rings and all sorts of things like that. Then there is a mount combat power, which is 100. It then says mount equip power, which is either purple or orange. The purple or rare you get 254. The equip for the legendary or orange is 500. Then the insignia, which goes green, so uncommon, is 40. And then you have rare or blue, which is 50. Then you have epic, which is purple, so that's 60. So all these new things is now being pulled in, rather than just looking at your character sheet as such, that page where you have your gear, your items, your enchants, your weapon enhancements, your artifacts, all things like that. It's now pulling in everything. So to make your character as good as possible, you want to be getting those mounts, finishing off all those boons, getting the rest of the insignias you need, all those companions, getting them as good as possible, making sure you've got everything locked down. So you cannot have a we used to call it like a dodgy character. So people used to put rank 12 enchants in the insignias to make their character look better, rather than having like the rank 12 dragon hordes, which is what everybody wants for a proper true 4K, things like that. You have to make your character as good as possible. You cannot have that character sheet amazing and have a rubbish mount. You are going to be dragged down and pulled down on those things. Then the next thing I want to be talking about is the Stronghold Marauders guild event. So this is a new activity for those people with a high guild, or just a guild in general, I should probably say. So this is going to be a sort of like a Gears of War horde event. So what happens is there's going to be waves of enemies trying to steal carts of rewards from you. So every wave has different enemies in them, and each wave getting harder and harder. It then says every 5 waves there is a bit of time where you can decide what you want to do. Do you want to carry on, or do you want to stop, quit while you're ahead, and take the rewards you can? So similarly to Illusionist Gambit, where each of the bronze, silver and gold you get through bronze, and you can choose to leave or carry on. Whereas in this, you actually get better rewards. So this is all going to be different things. So the rewards are mainly going to be vouchers for every time you complete it, and other different things along those lines. And then for the first time that you complete it in a week, you will get 600 influence for successfully completing this event. It doesn't say how high up you have to do, but it just says completing it. So maybe you could do it once, complete it on the easiest difficulty, and then get the 600 for everyone who participates in the event. And all those vouchers for each person as well, and just upgrading the stronghold that you can put in. So every single person who participates in it will get some sort of voucher. So you want to get as many people on as possible to do this. It will benefit your guild massively, and again, because it's PvE, it's all dependent on your characters. So you're not now fighting other guild members or guild opponents. You are controlling your inside of the guild, and you're working on the group itself. So it's all building up to the best guild as possible, and it looks like a very, very nice event. It says you have to go and speak to the guards in the guild. It will appear every 2 hours in front of your guild stronghold and remain there for 15 minutes or until someone starts this event. These times are all listed in the upcoming events tracker on your in-game homepage. So again, like the dragons, you can either go and start them yourself, or you have to wait for a certain event to come along. Another part of the strongholds we're going to be looking at is the temporary plots. So these are stronghold structures. So at the back of the stronghold, there are going to be 4 plots that you can build temporary structures on, and these are going to benefit the guild. It doesn't matter what rank you are in guild hall or anything like that. It is available to every single guild possible, and it's there for the reason, as they describe, that they want to be able to help lower leveled guilds be able to get some of these stores. So as you notice, the masterwork shops in there, you can buy crafting pieces or actual maps to go and get items for higher level professions. So this will enable guilds to be able to buy temporary shops that last 1 week. So you'll be able to keep them there for a week, and you'll be able to buy stuff out of them as well, which is going to be very helpful. It says the first group of specialist stores for masterwork professions. These stores sell components necessary to undertake new masterwork recipes and the crafting tasks that produce furniture and decorations for your guild's great hall. This group includes the bloomery, the atea, the goldsmith, and the tender ground. These vendors also sell basic crafting materials in bulk for guild marks if you're looking to level a profession. So again, this is going to help you get through professions, as well as if you're at level 25 and you're able to get those masterwork professions in there. It says the second group are similar to the Jubilee vendors in that they produce resources for your guild. These structures need to be tended to deposit resources into your guild's coffer, and are designed to help smaller guilds gain access to some of the harder to accumulate resources. This group includes the recruiter, the assayer, and the gem cutter. So these ones, of course, are going to be better for those lower level ones to get you into a higher guild rank. So these are going to be nice for new starting guilds. Building these new structures allows smaller guilds to turn plentiful resources such as wood, metal, stone, or food into scarcer ones such as influence, gems, and gold. Most of the new structures require some combination of the basic resources which guilds typically have in decent quantities. So again, it's pushing on the whole, everybody needs to get as high as possible in strongholds, making those alliances really come together to help everyone as possible. Now we're going to talk about the guild hall. So this is a new structure similar to the Moonstone Mask. I've sort of compared it to the Moonstone Mask. It's a place where everyone in the stronghold can come together, talk, chat, meet, do everything social within the guild. And with it, you're going to be able to actually decorate the inside of the Great Hall, so you can change the appearance of it, you can change the tables, you can do all sorts of different things with the guild. And it does look very nice how you can make it a specific guild if you're looking for a certain color, or you want certain things to look a certain way, or all sorts of bits like that. You can just sort of customize your guild, and of course with the alliance you can show off your Great Hall to your other alliance groups and guilds. So it does look like a very, very promising new mod with Shroud of Souls with the new item level. There's of course now going to be the new Stronghold mace and shield and all sorts of different things like that, and the new main hand and offhand, which is going to be very interesting to look at. I hope most people will try and push for them if you can't get the relic weapons. They do look very, very nice. With the damage increase and damage resistance decrease, all sorts of things like that. It does look very, very nice. Anyway guys, if you've enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button, and also make sure you're looking in the description for the different things of my previous videos on Shroud of Souls, and also the loadout videos, and also the other links to the parts that I've spoken about today. Anyway guys, if you could smash that like button, it'd be much, much appreciated. Subscribe for the channel for more stuff just like this, and as always guys, I will see you next time.